I had to learn to not blame myself for everything that I did. I want to have like $100,000 day. I just want to get to know how it feels to be at the top at something you like to do. Just stick to a plan, believe in yourself. No matter what, you can always achieve everything in life.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another TFT interview. Today I'm joined by Remy from Austria, who has traded for less than a year and already receiving payouts. Welcome, Remy.
Welcome. Nice to be here. Thank you for having me today.
It's my pleasure. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm doing great. So yeah, what about you? How you been
I'm doing
today?
great. I'm doing great. I can't wait to hear all your story and how you managed to get a payout and you have been trading for less than a year from what I heard.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough, but we have eventually made it. But yeah, this is only the beginning. I hope we're gonna have bigger days as well. So
yeah, for sure. You're just getting started, but it's amazing. Yeah. It's impressive to see how quickly you see such good results. So can you tell us a little bit like how you started and how you find about trading, and maybe a little bit about yourself as well?
Yeah, so my name is Remy. I am 19 years old and I am from Austria, Vienna. So how I got to trading is kind of funny because actually a year ago, I didn't even know what trading was. My brother, my best friend Caleb introduced me to trading. Mm-hmm. He introduced me to this one guy called Mr. DeStefano. He's like a crazy GJ trader, one of the best. Mm-hmm. And from there on, it's just changed everything. I sat down, I told myself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get to the point where I want to be in life. And I just made it happen. It's only the beginning, hopefully. So we'll see how it goes on.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about the learning curve? Like, did you have only one mentor, or do you use the strategy from the mentor that you just mentioned, or you developed something yourself?
Yeah, I only had one person. Mm-hmm. So it's funny because his student, Mr. Chartnark, that's his name, is also a mentor. And I learned a little bit of a different strategy from him as well. So shout out to Mark. He's going to watch this as well. So basically I only had Mr. DeStefano as the mentor, and that's all I needed, to be honest.
Amazing. What was the hardest part for you? Like what challenges did you meet on the way, and how did you overcome those challenges?
So probably overtrading. Like I wanted to catch every move at the beginning. Like I used to trade up to, I think, 3 times a day, which is crazy. Nowadays, if I don't see a setup that I like, I have times where I only trade like once a week or like twice a week because there's just like no move that I want to see in the market. So that's basically about it. It's just patience. Patience is key. So that's why a lot of traders fail at the beginning. They just want to overtrade. They think they have to catch every move, which is not the case. You just have to be patient. You just have to wait. You just have to follow your rules. So that's basically about it.
Yeah, definitely. So how did you work on your over trading? Did you face fears, like fear of missing out, fear of losing, or it was only over trading that was the problem?
I'm gonna be honest, it's just like I had to get my ass beat in the markets. That's how I learned about not to overtrade. Especially in this business, you have to fail in order to be successful. You have to fail a lot of times, and I just learned from my mistakes. I just had a whiteboard on my on my wall, and I just wrote down every mistake I made and how can I improve my strategy, how can I overcome the mistakes I did last time to become better. So from there on, it's just changed. I was like a different person.
And how long time did it take you to become profitable?
Let's say about I would say about 5 months, I think. After
so you started you started 8 months ago, and you found profitability after 5 months. So
yeah, I took this serious. It was hard at the beginning, not gonna lie. I failed so many times. I was like, nah, this is not gonna work. Trading is not real. But my friends kept on pushing me to not give up, and that was just the case. I just want to make it. So I just want to prove everybody you have to want this as bad as you want to breathe, to be honest.
And what was how did you crack the code, so to say? Did you backtest? How did you develop the confidence? And tell us a little bit about the whole process to profitability?
Yeah, so first of all, I traded on the demo account. Like I got like a $50,000 demo account and just traded it, like failed it almost every time. And once I remember, it was probably like let's say eight months ago, I had this $100,000 account, which I managed to get up to 8%, I think. And that just boosted my ego. So I decided to like get a $10,000 real account and try the best on that one. And I just made it like, I think I finished that account in less than 3 days. So I was like, damn, I can really do this. So I have to take this serious. After that, I just did like a $50,000 account on like the Funnel Trader. I failed the first one. I think I failed the second one as well. And after that, I just kept on trying. And I think the fourth time I passed it within 3 days, like the phase 1, and phase 2 within like, I think probably like 2 days after I passed phase 1 or 3 days, something like that. So it was like quick. And after that, I had my first payout. I remember it was about a month ago, I think. It was about a month ago. And right now I'm just focusing on getting my challenges done. I want to be like 600K funded by the end of, let's say, August, beginning of August. And from there on, I just want to like scale in, like make a lot of money. That's basically it.
That's what it is about. So you're going all in with challenges right now, huh?
Of course, yeah. I just want to get to 600K as soon as possible.
What kind of risk management do you use for the challenges? And do you use the same risk management on funded accounts?
Yeah, so I basically risk 1% every trade I take. So I try, like, for example, on a funded account, like on a challenge, let's say on a challenge, the first trade I take, I risk about 1%. And if I'm in profit, the second trade I take, I'm gonna risk 2%. So that's basically, I trade aggressively on like challenges. And on funded accounts, I usually take up to 0.5 or max of 1.5% a trade. And because I want to go safe, it's like not like on a challenge, you can just go crazy throw a big lot or something. Yeah. So that's basically about it.
There is no time pressure on the funded account.
Not at all. Yeah. You can just lay back and relax.
Yeah. What is the failure that you cherish the most?
Damn, that's a good question. So you talk about like challenges, or you talk about like in general?
Yeah, in general. Like an eye-opening moment for you?
It's probably as soon as I got my first funded account, probably that. So nothing pretty much besides that one, I guess.
But this is not a failure.
Nah, but I mean, like, I felt so many times before that. So I was like, damn, this is really real. Like before that, like I failed a lot of challenges. I remember probably failed about like 4 challenges, and then it just started clicking. So that was a game changer for me. I told my friends too, like we really did this. I remember the first time I got my payout, I called my brother. He was like, damn, what? You really made it happen. This is crazy. It's just like, it's just different. Like, especially from the country I'm from, people work hard for that amount of money. Like it's not for traders. It's like not a big amount for traders, but for like people that actually work, they have jobs, they got to go outside, do whatever. It's like hard work. So I'm just blessed. I thank God for this opportunity that he gave me every day. And that's basically it. So
I mean, definitely, you're so young and you're just getting started. You already see the results, so it's just a nice way forward to just scale up and play the game safe, not get too excited, because it messes up with the psychology. How is your psychology towards trading now, and what did you do to improve your psychology?
So I read a lot of books. The one game changer I read was, I don't know if you know David Goggins, like he's like into fitness and some stuff like discipline. I read that book, and I also read the book called, I can't remember the name. It's about like trading, like psychology, how you overcome overtrading and how you turn a losing streak into a winning streak. So reading a lot of books is a game changer. So that's what I'm telling everybody. If you see this interview right now, read a lot of books. Like they actually help. And I'm not just saying it because it sounds good. It's just changed a lot of things for me. And yeah, that's just about it. That's how I improved my psychology at the time.
What other skills did you develop to help you get where you are today?
I mean, discipline, probably. Wake up every day and do things that you don't like. For example, whenever I don't want to run, I don't want to go outside, and at like 8 a.m. at the morning, I just still do it because I know at the end of the day, I'm doing something good for my body, something good for my psychology. And you just have to be disciplined, especially in trading. You just have to want it really, really bad. So what I tell a lot of young people is go to the gym, do something you really like. So you just can focus on something else besides trading that you really like. Because right now, for me, trading is not just a job. It's just like something where I can sit down and relax. I just love the charts. I'm in love with the charts. It probably sounds weird, but it's like, I don't know. Every time I look at the charts, I just smile. Yeah, so that's basically it. And otherwise, nothing else, to be honest. It's all about discipline in my eyes.
How did you develop the discipline? You mentioned that you do sports. Is it only that? Did you like read a book that helped you to stick to discipline? Did you have an accountability partner? Maybe your brother was keeping track on you, or it was you yourself, like working on your mindset and discipline?
I mean, probably myself, because like I said, you just have to do stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's the best way you build your, not only discipline, but confidence as well. Because let's say, for example, if you go to the gym, you see improvements, you see your shoulders are getting bigger, your chest is popping out, you just feel way better. You just get so confident, and you need confidence on the charts, especially if you want to take this serious.
Would you like to share your screen and show us how you analyze the charts? Of course. Maybe an example of a trade?
So what I do on my strategy is I look at the higher time frame, so I can see what trend we are following. So let's say, for example, if we're like in a bearish trend, I'm not looking for buys at all. I'm gonna just look for sells. And so what I do is go on a 4-hour time frame right here. As we can see, we got a high, lower high, a lower low, and a lower high. So what I do is I work a lot with higher time frame fibs. And as we can see, we formed a lower high at the 23.6 fib level, which is a great sign that we're going to move down. So let's hop on a 15-minute right here.
So you start from the 4-hour chart, right?
Exactly. Always from the 4-hour, or like sometimes the daily as well. It depends, just to see the movements of the market. I also trade a lot with trend lines. It's like pretty simple. I do break and retest, lower low, lower high formations on a bearish trend, and on a bullish trend, what I do is like higher high, higher lows. So it's just, my strategy is very simple. You don't need to know much to understand this. So basically right here, I saw this resistance support level that we had around this area. We broke down and retested it perfectly. As you can see, we had a trend line drawn up right there as well from down right here. I think this was from the 1-hour time frame. So we got down there and made a new lower low. Used this previous support as a resistance right here. We wicked it out beautifully. So I just saw this one right there. Oh shit, I moved it. Let's go on a 30-minute real quick. As we can see, we got rejection of the MAs as well. So this was like a beautiful setup for me to take. I think this was like around a 127 as well. So as you can see, the risk reward was beautiful. I took this on my challenge, and I told myself I'm not going to trade this week anymore, because I just don't like how the market is moving right now. As you guys can see, it's just like it's forming low lows, low highs.
It's a NFP week, so it's usually
of course. I don't like to trade news. I don't trade on news. I know a lot of people do like to trade on news, but I just don't. I just rather wait and catch big moves.
The risk for slippage is much higher on news, so But of course, it's about the risk appetite. How do you decide where to put your stop loss and where to put your target profit?
So basically, I use Fibonacci. So what I do is, let's go down to a 5-minute. Yeah, that's right here. So what I do is, as I told you guys before, I look for lower lows. Every time I'm looking for a sell, I'm going to draw my Fibonacci like this from the previous structure down to the previous lower low, as you guys can see. So basically, my entry was around right there, I think, at the 88.6 level. Beautiful, just beautiful on the lower time frame. we could have done our stop loss a little bit smaller as well. I think my stop loss was around right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as we can see, we wicked this out perfectly, the 88.6. And as soon as I got this wick, the second wick, I just entered the trade. And I just knew that it was going to drop. So because this right here is like a beautiful setup.
Mm-hmm.
This is not
so
happening.
You're targeting the next support level, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And
so,
do you manage the trade actively? Like, do you take partials or you just set your limits?
I mean, it depends because I trade GJ as well. So for GJ, I just put on my alerts like TP1, TP2, TP3, and I just let it run because GJ, we know GJ likes to pump fake a lot. Like, yeah. But for US 30 and NAS especially, I just execute my trades like live because sometimes we can have something like this. Sometimes she can come down right here and just go and stop us out and then go down again. So for US 30 and NAS, I take partials a lot. Not gonna lie, but for GJ, no, never. I just let it run because I know GJ. So like GJ likes to pump fake a lot. Sometimes she will go down and just go back to her entry again and chill there for like a good hour or so and then go down or go in like the other direction. So I just stick to this basic strategy. I really like this. It really helped me and nothing too like complicated.
So you're a day trader.
Exactly. But like, as I mentioned before, I don't like to trade like every day, especially if I don't see what I want to see. So I think last week I only took one trade. So from the last 2 weeks, I took about like 3 trades. Trades, I think, yeah, 3 trades or 4. Something like that. So I don't trade every day, but I just go with the flow.
Yeah. I mean, day trading doesn't mean that it's everyday trading.
Yeah. Of course.
Do you pay attention? Because I see that you have the exponential moving averages. How do you use them? Is it the crossover or?
So
you just use them as dynamic support and resistance levels?
Yeah, as support and resistance. Like a lot of the times, I don't look at the crossovers that much. I just like to see rejection or support of the MAs, especially on the 1 hour or 2 hour. Let me see. So as we can see, we had rejection of this wick on the 200 MA right there. That was beautiful right there. So yeah, like I said, I just use them for more confirmation, let's just say for support or rejection of a big important level. And yeah, it's just like simple. You don't need a fancy strategy to make a lot of money in the markets. It's just you just got to stick to one strategy. You have to keep it simple. Yeah. That's a mistake that a lot of people do. They just mix up everything, like every strategy. And that's just not good. Not even like for you mentally, but also for like your psychology. You're just gonna get like the market just gonna eat you up every day.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you just could see how my charts were looking at the beginning, you're gonna laugh. I'm laughing at myself when I look back now.
I mean, I was the same. I can't complain. I was the same. It's like at the beginning, you want to do all this fancy stuff, like
you think that the more indicators you have, the better the analysis will be, but that's not the truth.
It's not the case.
Yeah. From what I can see, you just look at support and resistance. You look at the market structure.
Break and retest. Also, sometimes rejections of the trend line is important as well, which give me extra confluence to enter the trade. So it's just like those little things. I just don't like to mix up a lot of things at one time. I just like to mix up a little things. So that was just a game changer for me. Like I said, I learned a lot of things from the mentor called Mr. DeStefano. So for everybody who's like looking for a good mentor, just check him out because he's really different. Like he's probably one of the best traders out there that I know. And
it's really good that you found a good mentor from the beginning. That's really important, and that makes the whole path much shorter and less painful.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you wish you did different from the beginning? Like, what advice would you give to yourself if you were just about to start now?
So that's actually a good question. Not to always like put the mistakes on, like you just have to think like this in trading. Every mistake you do, it's like not every time it's your fault, because sometimes it's just like, sometimes the market is like doing some weird stuff. And
it's the probabilities.
Yeah, exactly. I gave the mistakes to myself every time. Let's say, for example, I lost around I had a losing week. I thought that I was the problem, but in reality, it's just those little things that add up. maybe in your private life, you just go through something, or yeah, you just mix up a lot of emotions. And I had to learn to not blame myself for everything that I did, because losing streaks are going to come no matter what you do. Yeah. And no matter how good you are in trading, like you can see one of the best traders ever. Like, for example, QBank's got losing streaks as well. Not everybody's perfect. So I had to overcome that. And it took me about, let's say, 2 months to get over that point. So it was really tough at the beginning, but I think it's getting better right now. I'm still not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I'm getting there slowly.
Yeah, I mean, the psychological part is never...
Yeah, it's the hardest.
Yeah, it's the hardest, and we never reach the perfect level, you know it, and that's it. You just have to like consistently work on it, and you have to consistently reevaluate yourself, like reevaluate your setups and everything, and especially like the market conditions are changing, so you might have to change a little bit something with your strategy, wider your stop losses if the market is more volatile, and things like that. What kind of change did trading did for you, for your life? Like which aspects of your life changed after you started with trading?
So basically it changed the way that I think about money. Because I used to think about money the way I told myself, yeah, I got to go to school. I got to have a degree. I got to have this and that to make money. But then as soon as I really started seeing profits in trading, I was like, damn, I really can do this. I can live a life that I always wanted to live. I can really change lives around my family. I can maybe one day go up to my mother and tell her, man, you don't have to work anymore. You just can rely on me. I'm gonna be there for you. And that's just like the biggest point for me. So that's about it. Like I said, I'm very blessed to be in this position, even though I'm not up there yet. But you just have to think about this. There's people out there in like other countries, they don't even have food. They don't even have a home to live. And if you realize those things, you're gonna be stronger mentally and physically. So it's just like a mix of everything.
Yeah. What are your future plans and goals? Now, when you mentioned like...
so...
But with trading and in general in life.
Yeah, for myself, I don't like to flex around much. I don't like to flex with like fancy, let's say, for example, like a car, like a fancy car, or like a fancy watch, or like designer clothes. I don't like that. I just want to, like I mentioned, get my family a better life, go to my mom and get her like a house or something in like far away somewhere. So, and yeah, I just want to travel the world as well. Like I want to see the world. I want to meet new people. I want to not only trading, I want to just start way more businesses. So I want to network with people. I want to see different parts of like different parts of the world. And that's basically about it. I just want to be in a position where I don't have to rely on someone. I can be my own boss, and nothing much more.
Yeah. What place would you choose? Like if you would like to choose a place in the world where you would like to like live and trade, which place would you choose?
I mean, like as of taxes, it probably would be Dubai, but let's say probably, damn, this is a hard question. I don't even know. Like it's so many beautiful parts on the planet. I would say, I don't know. I'm gonna just say Dubai. I don't know. Like it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, when you travel, you're gonna see when you feel you will, because it's different. Like you have to stay for some time at one place to understand if that's the place for you. What about trading? Like you mentioned that you want to reach the maximum allocation soon. What are your, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years with trading?
I mean, in 5 years, so my goal is to have realistically, I want to have like $100,000 a day. That's one of the goals. And I also want to have a $10,000 a day this year, especially before December. That's the goal I set myself. And in 5 years, that's crazy. I want to have like a private account where I have like, let's say I want to flip $200,000 into 1 million, for example. So
why do you like, why are you deciding to stick to such kind of numbers? Is there any reason behind it?
I just want to make it happen, because I always told myself, I just want to see big numbers in front of me. I just want to see how it feels to make those type of numbers, because I see everybody else is doing it and stuff like this. Not that I care, but I just want to get to know how it feels to be at the top at something you like to do. And
you wanna kind of challenge yourself.
Exactly. It would be nice if I had like a $40,000 day and we would do like another interview again. So maybe
that would be great. And how did you find TFT? How is your experience with this?
TFT, I mean, my friend told me about TFT, and I was looking for prop firms, but TFT had like really good discounts and everything. So in terms of support and everything, TFT is probably the best prop firm I know, because every time I like have a question, they answer me within like 10 minutes. It's crazy. So TFT is great. So I would advise everybody to go to TFT because the rules are like good, and especially the website design is very, very nice as well. Like not a lot of fancy stuff. You just like see your dashboard. You see how much money you made today, how much money you lost, what the profit target is. And that's basically it.
I'm happy to hear that you like it. What advice would you give to new traders that are just getting started?
I mean, the biggest advice I have is get a mentor, get someone you know you can rely on, get someone you know that is not only there for you like trading wise, but psychology wise as well. Someone who's going to tell you that trading is not going to happen. You're not going to be profitable in like a week or 2 weeks. It's not going to happen. You're going to fail a lot of times. So get a mentor, get your mindset right, like read a lot of books, as I said. Just don't focus on unnecessary stuff. That's basically it. I don't know what to say anymore. Another important thing is the people you surround yourself with, because I'm not going to chill with guys like with people that are going to drain me down. They're going to drain my energy down. For example, I like my circle. Everybody in my circle is trading. I don't like to hang out with people that go to clubs and stuff. You got to surround yourself with winners. You have to be with people who want. Yeah, exactly. You have to surround yourself with people who want to see you win. And if you master those things, you can do so many things in life, not only trading wise. It's just amazing.
Okay. Any last words that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, for the people who want to become traders as well, just like I said before, just stick to a plan, believe in yourself, and no matter what, you can always achieve everything in life. So that's the most important thing, because you're going to have family members as well. They're going to doubt you, but just prove them wrong and sit down, really think about life, think about what you want to be, what you want to become, and just set a goal. And you're going to be so much stronger. Trust me. And I'm still young. Not that I got so much experience, but I can tell from what I've seen and from my perspective that you can achieve so many things if you just believe in yourself, if you just work, if you have a goal. Yeah. So for the traders who are going to watch this, believe in yourself. You can do this. I'm talking to you guys. You can really do this. You can make it happen. If not this year, then next year. And so I hope I motivated a lot of people to start on taking this more serious and become better at what they do. And like I said, thank you for having me today.
It was my pleasure to host you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. And I believe many people are going to get motivated. It's definitely the belief in yourself is number one, because this is an industry that is a tough one. Many people are very skeptical, and there are so many obstacles on the way. So believing in yourself is crucial in order to keep going when it's hard, because we have to go through hell to start seeing the results and the blessings from this industry. I wish you best of luck with all your future goals and plans. And I believe that we're going to have the 10K day, and we're going to have a follow-up interview by the end of the year.
Appreciate you.
To all of you watching, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and show us some love in the comments down below. Trade safe, and until next time.